everyone, welcome back to the channel that will never shut up about everyone else's problems, including theirs. So this video is going to be mainly my opinion on the topic, but I'm assuming you're here because you heard about the drama or you want a source or something. I don't know. Point is, you're here now. So hi, I'm Cam. That's literally my name. And if you're going to stick around, consider liking or subscribing. I can't force you, obviously. It's not like I can send the FBI to your home, until you click those buttons, but FBI, what the fuck? What are you doing in my house? What the fuck? So let's get into it already. It's been like a minute and I haven't even started, so yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna put a trigger warning for grooming and pedophilia. A bit of like talking about bigotry and shit. Again, I'm going to remind you this is my opinion. It's fine if you don't agree, but like it is my opinion. So yeah. Okay, now that this is all out of the way, obviously I'm gonna be talking about the Mausuya drama. If you don't know who Mausuya is, she is one of the most well-known artists on TikTok and a bit on Twitter. And her art style is very recognizable because it's like this soft, uwu, sweaty art style. You might have seen it before. But yeah, so you might be wondering, what did Mausuya do? So basically, she did a lot of different things and it just stockpiled into one, like, cancel thing. So I'll have to like tell you all about it. It's kind of my job. But the biggest thing that has been going around is that she has been flirting and being not safe for work with a minor. And why is that a problem, you might ask? Well, Mausuya is 21, and that person she was flirting with was 14, and she was very well aware that this person was 14. The other thing she got canceled for before that, like canceled but like not really, like soft canceled, is because she got caught copying someone else's art, which if you want to know whose art it was really _01. Go support them, they're not problematic, they're really chill. And she would completely deny the fact that she copied. It was literally a copy paste of the art, or even refused to give credit for referencing it, even though it was obvious that she did. The other things I've seen is her being rude to both her fans and normal people, playing favorites with both her mod team and server members, and being homophobic and allowing racist and pedophile people a space into her server. So I'm going to speak mostly about the first one because it's the one that pisses me off the most. Because she technically groomed the person. She denies that she did, but if you look up the definition of grooming, yeah, she did. And not only that, she used her power as an influencer to do the things I'm going to describe. Mausuya claims she was jokingly flirting and being not safe for work with this little girl, which is like, what the fuck? You don't do that. And this thing persisted for some time. And other members noticed this because guess what? This person was also a mod. She was a 14-year-old mod in Suya's server. And people got mad that she was playing favorites, obviously, and they told the little girl to kill themselves. And the way that Suya handled this was absolutely terrible. I don't remember exactly. I wasn't there. But it was very badly handled. And Mausuya, being 21 years old, you would think would have basic logic to, not flirt and be sexual with a minor. That's like basic internet etiquette. Be decent and restrict yourself around minors. But apparently this didn't click in Mausuya's head. I don't know why, even though she should have thought about it, about how wrong it is, at least once. The other thing I noticed is that she claims that she did not force the child to send her gifts, which, okay, I believe you. But the fact is, you gave your address to a child so they could send you gifts. You know, she doesn't even have a P.O. box or anything. She willingly gave her address to a minor so that said minor can send her gifts. And why is that wrong, Cam? I don't understand. Well, you see, as an influencer and an adult, you should know better than to get a child to pay stuff for you and send them to you. Mausuya should have turned down that request. Mausuya shouldn't have accepted the gifts. Mausuya should have used her brain and used basic human knowledge and not give her address to some random kid online so that they could benefit from it. And in my opinion, to use someone that is clearly influential and like looks up to you to get items and gifts for free is just disgusting. This is an abuse of your platform and your power, and that's just disgusting, especially when we're thinking that it's a fucking 14-year-old girl who doesn't know any better. And it would have been fine if it was like just some painting or something that the kid made that they wanted to give to Mausuya. You know, that's completely normal. That's a gift between friends, you know? But no, they bought things for them. And it wasn't even cheap things, okay? It was Good Smiles items. And do you know how expensive Good Smile can get? The figurines can go for each $100, and then the picture they showed, they had 3, and I could tell there was like a doll one, a figurine, and I don't remember what else, but there was at least $400 worth of merchandise in that image. And I don't even know if that's the entire fucking thing, but the fact is, Mausuya abused of her popularity and people looking up to her and a minor to get things and items that she wanted for free, which is just absolutely disgusting and an abuse of power. Also, she would talk sexually about said minors in public in the server, which made people uncomfortable, obviously, because she's talking about some 14-year-old and she's like 21. And she also seems to deny the fact that she's a groomer, but I get why she would deny it, because having a title like that follow you for your entire life is shit, but the fact is she abused of her power on a child. And even if she was flirting and being not safe for work as a joke, it is still not okay. You should not be speaking that way to someone you know is a minor. That is just no. Big red flag. You should have known to not speak to minors like this. This is, again, basic logic. You do not walk up to a 5-year-old and say, cunt, bitch, whore, suck a dick. You do not say that to some random 5-year-old in the street, do you? Exactly, because it's basic knowledge that you do not say things like that to people you know who are children. And another thing, she tried to make said minor apologize to her and for her, which is like, girl, what the fuck? You are the one who is at fault here, not the 14-year-old girl that you abuse your power on. And the only reason she made an apology is because she heard that people wanted to hear an apology. And even then, her apology was AI generated. She didn't even fucking write that shit. It was all AI generated. She is not sorry for what she did. She gave it to an AI so she could be lazy and have the perfect apology. And people are eating it up and already forgiving her. And guess what? I will not be forgiving her because what she did is absolutely disgusting and unforgivable. I'm mostly done with the minor thing. But the fact that she denies having done some of these things just pisses me off. She is not sorry. I'm sorry, guys. She is not sorry, and you should not, like, forgive her. And that's my opinion. No one should forgive her actions because it was absolutely disgusting. So now I'm gonna move on to the favoritism thing. Mausuya would play favorites in her server with both mods and members. She would listen to certain mods' opinions over others and ignore some's feelings for her benefit, basically. As some anonymous ex-mod said, Mausuya would manipulate people into thinking that they had to protect her and believe her no matter what, and even tried to separate said ex-mod from their girlfriend, because she had suspicions about her or something. I don't really know. But the fact is she tries to manipulate her mods to follow her no matter what. So, add on to being a groomer and a pedophile, and racist, and homophobic, Mausuya is manipulative. She will distance people from each other to make sure she has them in her claws. One of the people in the server would invite a pedophile, and instead of banning both people, because guess what, the person was also a pedophile apologist, she would only ban the pedophile and give an earful to the person who invited them, which is like, you should ban them both. Like, clearly this person supports pedophiles and shit. And also, there was a lot of bigotry, pedophilia, and homophobia going around in their server, that would go, like, completely under the radar to the mods, and mods were not allowed to do anything without permission from Mausuya. So they could not kick or ban people unless Mausuya told them to, which is like, why? They're your mods, they're here for, exactly that. But yeah, that's another thing about favoritism. Oh, and if a mod did something without permission, like ban or kick someone, they would get yelled at and looked down upon by Mausuya. And also, mental illnesses made you, like, lower ranked. I'm just saying that as, like, you were looked down upon for having mental disabilities in the server, which is really toxic and, like, what the fuck. But yeah, Mausuya claims she is going to fix these issues, but I don't think those kind of issues are fixable unless you wipe your entire fucking server. And I don't think she will stop doing what she's doing. The only reason she's sorry, in my opinion, is because she got caught. Because otherwise, she would still be going and doing what she's doing currently. Mausuya openly admitted to being homophobic once and having made homophobic commentaries and being racist. However, I do not have the screenshots for these, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But yeah, that's, in conclusion, Mausuya is a shit person and should not be trusted. I'm so sorry to anyone who did, like, DTYS of her or were inspired by her. Please do not go harass these people. They probably didn't know. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. See you another time, I guess. But thank you for watching. Subscribe and like, maybe. Copy link. I don't know. And I am going to sleep. Goodbye.